BSSO, which stands for Better Star Stable Online, is shut down. Members are now speaking up about what happened within the server, and have described it to be disgusting and creepy. For a quick rundown on what BSSO is, Better Star Stable Online was a copy of 2017 Star Stable. It was reverse engineered and run on a private server by Larry, or his Discord name, Hi. Since its release, it's been filled with controversy, with many saying it's filled with viruses, and was illegal to make. That is an entirely different conversation in itself, so I'm not going to dwell on that. It's time to talk about the drama that happened within the server, first starting off with Larry. Larry has shut down the in-game server, as well as BSSO's Discord server on March 8, after a moderator on his server leaked his information. Larry is very disliked online, and in real life. It's been said he'd allegedly show up to Star Stable parties in real life uninvited. Larry also has a history of saying the N-word, and other slurs, which we'll get to soon. Larry has also been seen calling a minor a pretty nasty slur. It's absolutely disgusting. It's been said he has allegedly been dating girls on Discord, and so a girl he was talking to was invited over to his apartment, and she completely backstabbed him and took pictures of his ID, computer, apartment, and Larry himself. She then gave the pictures to someone that doesn't like Larry, and they gave those pictures to a BSSO mod. The mod didn't believe that it was Larry, and believed it were pictures of another coder, so she posted it in general chat. 20 minutes later, Larry seen it and told her not to post pictures in general, and then later deleted the server. Afterwards, he deleted the in-game server as well. Larry has had a history of bad moments. One example that upset a lot of the members within his Discord server is that he demoted a moderator for asking to not be called a transphobic slur, and then he later removed the rule protecting members from homophobia and transphobia. This enraged a lot of his members, with one of them who was a contributor to the game quitting her work in creating the database website for BSSO. Another person created a video exposing Larry's hateful behavior towards his community. Larry has also had a history of stalking women, and the crazy thing is, he's done much more that I might discuss in another video. The BSSO staff was just as bad as Larry. Since Larry was very unhinged, he let a lot of questionable behavior go unnoticed in the server. Mods were demoted for slight inactivity, or standing up for themselves or for other members, but mods who continuously used slurs, sucked up to him, and caused disgusting drama stayed. Ellie and Passion were staff members in BSSO. They didn't like the admin of the server because of her attitude, ego, and more, which I get. Ellie also didn't like her because of jealousy. She wanted her and Passion to be admins, however she never really qualified to be one to begin with. Most members say that all they seen her do in the server is yap, while the admin did most of the work controlling, creating events, answering questions, doing giveaways, and more. But I'm only saying this based off of what other members have said and seen. Anyway, the admin would be a jerk at times, but that doesn't excuse the way they both handled it. Ellie and Passion started a hate group which consisted of basically all staff of BSSO, as well as some members. They gathered information about the admin to leak and dox her. One member even asked for an alleged nude leak to share. They taunted her, made fake profiles with her personal picture as the profile pic, and made fun of her looks. But they didn't just make fun of her looks in a rude way, they did it in a sexual, disgusting way as well. They leaked her phone number, and were trying to find where she lives. They called her disgusting slurs, degraded her, and one member teased that they have her full name and IP address. I'm definitely not excusing the admin's behavior, but two things can be true at the same time. We can acknowledge the admin has done some bad things, while also acknowledging the way the staff taunted her and leaked her, etc., was disgusting and uncalled for. She's not the only one to be taunted for their looks in a sexual way. A staff member, Passion, and her friends made fun of someone else's looks and degraded her for being in a server, but then later on Passion joined the same server she bullied the other girl for, which is hypocritical. They said a lot that I can't say here, but I'll show the video shortly, and it's truly disgusting. Now to Ellie. Ellie was also pretty problematic. she and her friends gathered text messages between the admin and a guy she was talking to romantically to leak and ridicule. The personal drama between the admin and the guy is none of my business, but what is my business, and everyone else's, is the way they handled it in a public chat. Although the guy said in general that he had no bad blood between the admin, Ellie and her friends still leaked their personal messages in the chat and taunted her about the situation. One girl rightfully pointed out the hypocrisy in the server. When Ellie says the N-word, or when the transphobia and homophobia rule is removed and everyone calls the owner out, they're snowflakes. But when personal drama between the admin and a guy happens, that the guy himself said didn't matter, everyone is yelling in the chat. If people use the middle finger reaction in giveaways, they're blacklisted. But when staff and members use slurs and jump members, they're so real. This hypocrisy is why so many members are coming to me and giving me more information because they've been waiting so long to expose the creepy staff members. Since the game has gone, many members have spoken out to say they were very uncomfortable in the server. Members have said they've seen soft porn in the chat, private information leaked, and have even seen staff and their friends express hatred for countries and the different groups of people within them, one country being France. One member said when they seen this, they asked if the other member were only joking, and they said no. This is the kind of weird, hateful behavior everyone is speaking out about. And when anyone called them out about it, they'd say they were joking, or that anyone who complained are snowflakes. Staff and their friends have even joked about the death of a coder's father, joked about him being adopted, made racist remarks about him, and shared his photo around many times. Ironically, Passion is kissing up to him in his server. That's another example of creepy and weird behavior. As of now, the game is gone, and doesn't seem like it's coming back. Well, at least it looks like Larry isn't coming back to open the servers back up. However, there is speculation that other people are trying to bring BSSO back.